It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Yes, Asha is here. We are talking relationships and relationships with a very big age difference. 51 years, in fact, when it comes to Terzel and Rasmus-Williams. We've been reveling in their beautiful love story itself, and we asked you guys to weigh in with some comments or questions of your own, and we've had a couple of comments, understandably, come through already, which we're going to get into right now. Let's see what our viewers on Facebook have been saying. Don't be nervous.
So we got this one in from Cheryl that says, been together for 16 years, married for 1 year on the 7th of March, and 18 years difference between us, me being the eldest. Age is only a number, and respect plays a big part in any relationship. I love that you are nodding your head.
It's look, it's impressive. It's not quite 51 years, but it's impressive. I love the fact that there are so many people that are expressing their love like this. Rose says, my husband is 17 years older than me, and we are the best of friends, love and respect each other, and have the same likes and dislikes. I couldn't be happier. I would imagine that there is an extreme reaction. It's just, as Asha pointed out, it's like human nature. I don't know who to start with here, because I'm so interested in both of your answers, in fact. But maybe, Wilson, I'll start with you. How did your family react when you made the announcement that you guys would be, first of all, that you were in a relationship, and then secondly, that you would be taking the big leap and getting married?
If I must start with my two daughters, there was at the time that I told them, you two are both divorced, but you have relationships. And I think it is high time for me also to have a relationship. And then they said, you are free, we are glad. It can happen. And that is how I sort of started looking up. And then I went to that function, and I met her there.
Oh, wow.
But he actually saw me from a distance before he came up to me, so he already was...
Yeah, he clocked you, yeah.
Oogling a little bit there.
Yeah.
And for you, yes. what has the reception been to your relationship?
Interesting enough, I will say that I've had a bit of flack from the younger generation, which I thought wouldn't happen, but was quite interesting on Facebook, and some mean comments.
Yeah.
It's been actually quite ugly, especially in the beginning. But you know, you push through that because this relationship's more important.
Yeah.
And I was just grateful that my parents were very happy. Before my dad died, he was very happy with Wilson, and so I could marry him knowing that, because at the time when we got married, my dad was quite sick, so yeah. And my mom loves him. And yeah, his family, at first, you know, were kind of like, because he's the patriarch of the family, and so everyone was very protective. But they were just, you know, cautioning from a distance. But as time went on and they got to know me and they could see I really care for him and I love him and he's happy, yeah. So,
where your intentions are.
yes.
Yeah, I love the words of kindness that is coming up, the word courage, and Wilson saying free. I think we all just want to feel free to be in relationships where we can just be ourselves and be authentic. And but I think many people do feel the need to kind of intrude in other people's lives. It's just the nature of human behavior. People want to comment, and it can become harsh. But I think that the maturity comes into play, where both Wilson and Terzel have the great sense of maturity in understanding that, which links into emotional EQ, emotional understanding and awareness of oneself in a relationship. And I think with relationships such as Terzel and Wilson's, it's the need to really look at one's expectations in a relationship, and while we are together, the intention of why two people are actually in a relationship.
Yes,
So
and if I can cut in there, the intention is to love one another. I was very much aware he's much older, but we met at the time when we were quite lonely. I was 26, and as he told me that night, he was 63.
63.
But he was actually, what, 76? So he lied about it.
It was a white lie.
Shame on you.
I had to do that to make my chances better.
100%. We've all been there, but yeah.
I must say it worked, because you won't say that he's 80. If you see.
Not at all, not at all. So, I mean, love is the easy part, because if you fall in love, you fall in love, and nothing's going to stand in that way. I want you to think about what's been difficult about this, because any relationship is tough and complex, and we face challenges. I can speak from my own experience, so I'm interested. I'm going to get you guys to think about that for just, you can refer to your notes. We'll see if you need to for this one, but Asha's going to stick around. We're going to be talking about a big age gap in relationships, and if you yourself are in such a relationship or have any questions that you'd like to pose our lovely couple or Asha, please let us know on our Expresso Morning Show Facebook page, or you could even give us a call if you wanted. We'll keep those details up.